Good evening. It's Saturday night. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Hope you spent time with the family, or eat lots of turkey, stuffing, gravy, cranberry sauce, so on and so forth. Pumpkin pie, of course. Speaking of pumpkin pie, I saw Punkin Chunkin for 2013. I saw it 2012 at the close of Halloween. They show last year's at Halloween and this year's during Thanksgiving. So I got to watch that. It finally recorded. My DVR has been giving me kind of a crazy fit. It would cut out where it wouldn't get a connection to the internet, so therefore it wasn't recording. So I had to toy with the little cable installers say it might be something to do with the Ethernet cable that runs to the back of the box. If that's the case, I might have to replace it, although I don't really have the funds right now to do so. I will soon, probably within the next 2 weeks, by 2 weeks when I get paid again. Anyway, so the weather perked up here. It hasn't been, cold snap was last week. This week it's going to be in the 60s. Wednesday they're saying 70. For all my northern people, sorry. I hope that it gets warm for you guys too, so that way you don't have to be in this bitter cold temperature. But living in the north, I called it the Great White North, but it was Michigan. You get used to it. You learn to bundle for the weather. So, people down here don't have heavy jackets or things like that. They just deal with their cold temperatures by not going outside. They deal with hot temperatures by the same way, not going outside. Surprisingly, though, there are some people here that do have winter weather gear, so it's kind of nice to see that. I've had to use my heavy jacket, which is all tattered and bruised from back in 2004 through 2007 when I was a truck driver. Anyway, so if you like watching pumpkins fly through the air with the greatest of ease, this is not the show. Punkin Chunkin is about the almighty gourd flying through the air at velocities that scare even most non-organic projectiles. And if you haven't seen it and we've recorded it, watch it. If you haven't seen it and didn't record it, I'm sure that they'll replay it again either Halloween next year, which is a long way away. They may have reruns of it sometime during the week or next weekend. I don't know. Next weekend, December 7th, is the ISON 2013 event. That is huge. That is something that we can learn a lot out of. It's a comet that passes through the system once in a lifetime. I forget the exact number of years, once every 120, 140, something like that. So, if you're a big science fan, on Science Channel next Saturday, the 7th, I think it's the 7th, yeah, Saturday's the 7th, check your local listings for the time. I'm sure it's all standard since it's on the Science Channel, but it should be a good watch. They should learn a lot from the event. They'll be getting lots of data, but they'll process it for years to come if it's as huge as they say it is, which I believe they will be. It'll be huge. I wrote another poem a while back. If you don't mind, I'm going to read it, hopefully with the greatest of ease, although this could be a little trying at times. The poem is called Regrets. It's all these poems that I write, I have a personal connection to. They're not secondhand connections, it's a personal connection. It's something that I felt, it's something that I've gone through, and it's something that I feel strongly about. So, a poem. Regrets. Words say that we can't take back. I said things, you said things, none of them were nice. You think you are better than me, but you aren't. Then I stopped because I was wrong. This was not right. Promises made, promises broken. You can't fix that. Trust is important, however very fragile. You can't make the world beautiful with hatred in your heart. I feel hurt, and I am ashamed, of what I have become. Because of you, I am to blame for my mistakes. I have cried the tears and dwelled on the sleepless nights, all because of that fateful day. I left you that day, and I did not look back. I made the choice to follow my selfish dreams and leave you behind. Never gave a thought to who I was hurting or why I was hurting others. Yet I was backed by my family because, right or wrong, they follow me. I realized I made a choice that did not include you. You were the best thing that had come along in my life since I don't know when. And I tore it up because I had had enough, but I did not know of what. You wished me well even though you were hurting. You did not let me know how badly, and it wasn't for me to know. I had forfeited that right when I stepped out of your life. I came to my senses way too late to change the course of time. My new life kept asking me why I left the old one. I had no answer. All I knew is I needed to be where I was because I didn't belong anywhere else. Life has hills and valleys. Sometimes we are as high as a kite, and other times we are as low as the depths of the sea. We may not like where we are, but we are right where we want to be. I cannot change the past, only the future. That is my fate. I don't make the rules. I just have to abide by them and keep going. I never had regrets in my life until I left you. So anyway, that's the poem. Again, I screwed up a couple words here and there. The phrase is, all I knew is that I needed to be where I was because I didn't belong anywhere else. And the other line was, we may not like where we are, but we are right where we need to be. That is very true. A lot of times we don't know why we're where we are, but we know we need to be there. Instinctively, we know we need to be there. Even though it doesn't seem clear to us, we know we need to be there. We don't need to be anywhere else. Life has many challenges. Many challenges. You must rise and overcome them all. In time. It's never instant. If those that look for instant gratification, like me, it doesn't happen as quickly as we want it to. But it does happen. You just have to give it time. So, I can be impulsive, and impulsivity definitely led to some bad things happening. Anyway, so that's it for Saturday night. Stay warm if you're in the north or any cold areas. If you're down here, keep the temperature moderate so you can keep your electric bill down. $70 this month. That was a little outrageous for a small apartment, but that's okay. It's not like I'm going broke anytime soon. I make enough money to live off of. So, till next week, stay safe, and I'll see you later. Bye!